Hey, what's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and today is some crazy clips of the worst couples I can find. And like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is pretty ridiculous. This woman turned her gender reveal into a strip club. I don't know about you guys, but if I was the guy that got this girl pregnant, I would just be seeing a bunch of red flags. This isn't attractive, especially in front of her family, and even my family.
20, and your body count is?
45.
45. So you know what they say, you gotta multiply 45 times 3. Let me do that math for you real quick. Okay. So your body count really 135.
I'm not sure why you have to multiply it by 3. You could divide it by 3, and that would still be way too high for me.
I'm at the bar with 3 STDs. And I don't give a fuck, nigga. We still doing our thing. Fucking bad bitches every day, nigga.
Is this guy really flexing this like it's a good thing? This is what happens when you don't focus on yourself and you don't have many options. You gotta resort to these kind of women.
Now pull one of these right here. Move, boy. What you doing?
Yes, but if you listen to how she said stop.
I understand, but if you listen to how she said stop.
So why should I stop when you say stop, but you did?
Because she didn't say stop how
No,
I'm saying
stop
stop.
when you stop, right?
I'm saying
okay,
stop.
Then. No, don't
do
tell me
this
stop.
shit.
No,
Please.
don't tell me stop.
He's a meat stretcher. He'll stretch your meat.
You always just don't make this a trend, and women should just start being super obvious with it, because nowadays false allegations are ruining men's lives, and I would much rather not mess around with a woman who says this than face charges later on.
An absolute loss. My fiance and I have been together for 6 years. We have an amazing relationship, and shortly after we got engaged, we decided to make our secret fantasy a reality. I asked my fiance if he would be willing to have a one-off experience for us both before we get married. We both agreed to doing this, and I ended up asking a friend of mine if she would be willing. We all agreed, and after a lot of great communication, we worked out what we were okay with and how it would all go down. Fast forward to the night, we all had quite a bit to drink. To be honest, the whole night felt like an exciting blur. Last week, she called and dropped an absolute bombshell on us. She called me when I was at work and told me that she was pregnant.
I don't even have words.
Pregnant.
Pregante.
And that my fiance is the father. I called my fiance straight away. He said, oh my God, I actually think the did break, but I was too drunk to remember or to even think about talking about it. She's decided to keep the baby.
Holy.
No, she says, I feel really blindsided. I have no idea what to do. How do I even process this? My fiance and I do want kids together one day, but the idea of him having a baby with another woman makes me feel sick. How do we explain this to friends and family? How do we know if this can even work? I feel so overwhelmed. I don't know.
This entire relationship is a complete mess. This is exactly why you don't open up your relationship. I'm not sure what to say. Everything was fairly obvious. Even if the girl didn't get pregnant, this relationship wouldn't have lasted. Why is this necessary to do before you actually get married? I'm not sure why she said she started feeling sick after finding this out, when the entire situation would have made any person sick.
Post where women was been sharing online that's saying oh now he said I gotta wait till Friday, as in her man saying he gotta wait till I guess he get paid on Friday to do something for her. And all of them saying run and oh nah I can't, you need to get, he ain't the one, and like damn. you can't be a working Joe out here. It's bad, it's hard for you out here, ain't it? Damn, I'm taking care of bills, I'm taking care of doing what I need to do, and cause I gotta wait till I get my check on Friday to give you something extra you need. It's a problem? Like, damn, he could not be working at all. Like, damn, what the hell?
I'll be honest, I think the big blame about all of this is social media. It somehow gave the perception that men should be immediately successful the entire time, never have to wait for a paycheck, and are always flowing money out of their pockets. It's just a super unrealistic expectation. We need people who work regular 9 to 5, and not everyone's gonna be a doctor or a lawyer.
I just feel like the physical attraction wasn't too much there. Like, I think we almost the same height. How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Oh, okay. Well, I guess these heels are doing something, but a little too short for my liking, but okay. You look good.
Well, thank you.
And how tall are you? I'm 5 feet.
What?
I don't know about you guys, but they do look like a perfect height together. But the only reason this woman wants a man who is taller is so she can brag to her friends about it. I can promise you, if she was alone, she'd probably go for this guy.
Say something respectfully, I come from a very toxic household too. I've been working since I was 16 years old. I've never sold my body. I did everything I could to get to where I'm at. I'm a licensed therapist now, and I content create. Do you know how hard it took me to get to where I'm at, and I've never sold my body? So when you're saying that, it's kind of like of an excuse. I'm not trying to attack you whatsoever, because like I said, it's your life, whatever, but you're using the excuse of having a toxic family. I didn't have a mom. I didn't have a lot of things growing up. So you could work at a warehouse. You can do a lot of things. I make 6 figures now because of social media, but I had to get up there. I used to bartend just like her. And I didn't want to do that. I used to wash dishes. I used to work in a freaking warehouse loading trailers. You think a girl wants to do that? No. So when you guys are saying this stuff and then talking about God, it makes no sense. If you cared a lot about God, you'd follow the way he wants you to be, not however you think you should be. And like the excuses to me, I'm not trying to be rude, but it just sounds crazy.
Well, you know, like I know it sounds crazy, like I do and I sin, but I still pray to God every day.
If I steal every single day and tell God, please, thank you, like, how does that work? If I go hurting people in this world and then say, oh, God forgives me, you're not learning your lesson. Okay, when you make a mistake and you pray to God, God sees you for what you do afterwards. And you don't feel bad enough. You don't care enough because it would make you...
Yeah, this one made a lot of valid points. Nowadays, a lot of OnlyFans chicks like to make it seem like there was no other option. They had to pursue OnlyFans. Their life was super tough. There was no other way to get money. And try to even make it seem like OnlyFans is a real business. They're an entrepreneur. No, you're not. And what I find even more mind-blowing is that these OnlyFans chicks try to get religious so they can compensate for their horrible personality and who they are. This happens quite often. When a woman hits a wall, they suddenly get super religious, but it's just a facade.
Or slap.
Oh, that's a tough one. My wife's in the store right there.
Oh.
I don't know.
Whatever one. You can make it quick.
Slap.
Slap? Okay. Slap.
Oh my God.
Give me like a little tap. Woohoo.
This is just disappointing. Why aren't more people criticizing this woman for this and she isn't losing her platform? She's trying to ruin this guy's life. His kids could be watching, his family could be watching. Like, what are you doing?
19, my parents kicked me out.
Why did they kick you out?
I had a curfew at 10 p.m. I got home at 10:30. And they just gave me a bunch of trash bags and they were like, you just gotta go.
Why do you think they were so strict?
Asian parents are pretty strict.
No.
I didn't have a phone until I turned 18 and I didn't go outside until I turned 17. So I had a really sheltered upbringing. A lot of me and my friends just had similar situations like that. My parents are first generation immigrants. They came from the Philippines. They just were like, you just cannot go out.
Now imagine her parents doing all of that just for her to still end up doing OnlyFans the rest of her life. All those values out the window. I guess it really does show that even if your parents still try to instill values into you, you could still end up the exact opposite.
Feel about kids.
I have a son.
Okay. Okay.
And you have kids?
Yes.
How many?
5.
Oh, hell no!
Got it. Got it.
Now guys, this is pretty complicated. Obviously 5 kids is a lot, but in my opinion, the only kind of people that should be wifing up these single mothers are guys who are possibly also single fathers.
I want to talk about the #1 thing that men absolutely love in women, and it's going to change you from being hookup material to wifey material. And that is showing appreciation and letting him be in his masculine and letting you be in your feminine. That means making him feel important. Men have egos, as we know, so stroking that ego just a little bit can make the biggest difference in the world. And that means things like asking for help bringing the groceries in even though when you can do it yourself, or saying texts like, hey babe, I really appreciate you in my life. I don't know what I would do without you.
Now, I can't be the only one who's actually not paying attention to what she's saying, because she's having a lot of movement going on the screen. She is shaking a bit too much and trying to show something off behind the scenes, making it super indiscriminate. But the reality is, guys, this girl has a ton of followers on her Instagram. And yes, she has an OnlyFans page.
Girlfriend? No. Been single for 8 years. You know why? She broke my heart. She was amazing. I thought about her yesterday.
So when you meet a new girl, do you compare her to your ex? Is your ex hard to beat?
This is a sad reality with a lot of men. They fall in love with one girl in their past and they can never get over it. But eventually time will literally heal everything and you'll forget all about her.
Why did this man go all day yesterday? Not one text, not one phone call, mute, right? He said nothing. Then I get in the car, I'm on my way to work, I check my phone. He wrote me, good morning. Good morning? More like good night. For the life of me, I cannot figure out why men go MIA. They disappear for hours, sometimes a whole day, 24 hours, and then they just reappear like, hello, like this is some sort of Disney fairy tale princess movie.
He doesn't like you. I mean, I'm not sure what to say. A lot of you guys will probably say in the comments, oh, a man is allowed to be busy. Do you expect us to text every single second? Guys, if you are texting someone you are absolutely infatuated with, you will text her. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm busy 24/7, but I know damn well if I'm texting someone I like, I'm gonna make myself available for her. But a guy like this who's giving mixed signals, I'm sorry, he doesn't like you too much. So I understand the clip is blurred, but the reality is, guys, this woman messed around with 2 of these guys and she has no idea who the baby father is. And these guys, I guess, are still supportive of her and decided to, I guess, enjoy the moment with her together. This is very strange. And this is just making it super obvious that this woman messes around with multiple men. How are you not embarrassed in front of your family? We gotta bring shame culture back. This is ridiculous. And these men are just simps, I'm sorry. But let me know what you guys would do because it does wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do more content just like this, please watch the videos you guys see at the top of the screen. It does help my channel a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.